A favorite quote of mine is that it's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission. Want to know how that applies to this video? Stick around. Hey y'all, welcome back. As the title of the video says, stop waiting for permission or validation from other people in order to be successful. The vision that you have for your life, the ideas, the plans that you've come up with, that's between you and God. You don't know, or other people can't see what you see. So in order to ask them for their opinion, what do they think you should do? Should you move forward on this idea? That's seeking validation. You may not know that, or it may not seem like that's what you're doing, but that's seeking validation from people who have no idea what your vision is. They can't see it. It's your vision, right? God gave it to you, not them. So asking them, what do they think and what should you do, or do you think it's a good idea? Unless that person is, and I wouldn't even say do this, but unless that person is a mentor or someone who's already accomplished this goal, you're wasting your time. And they can be a wise person, but you don't discuss business with what I call people with a W-2 mindset. I saw a quote from a friend on Instagram the other day and said, the same person laughing at your little business idea is the same person who gets excited when his boss lets him off 10 minutes early. Let that sink in. So, again, the vision that you have for yourself, for your life, is between you and God. So examples of waiting or asking for permission. Let's say you just started a new job and you're, going about your day, or you're going about your week there, and you're learning the different roles, and you're like, okay, what's he do? Oh, okay. Sounds good. That kind of sounds like what I want to do. I kind of want that job. If you're saying that to someone, we all know that person. They've probably been there in that same position for 20 years. Oh, no. Oh, you probably can't do that, young buck. Oh, there's no point in doing that, right? That's not asking for permission. But waiting around and hoping that someone would put you in a position, hoping that someone sees your abilities, in lieu of actively working, actively figuring out on your own, what does it take to become a lead project manager, right? Let's say you're the admin assistant, okay? And you learn about project managers in your company and what they make and what they do. And you're like, wow, that sounds really in alignment, like with who I am. Seeking validation or waiting for others' approval is you mentioning, wow, I'd really like to be a project manager someday, and hoping and praying that they see something in you to put you in that position. That's what seeking validation or seeking permission looks like. What taking ownership of that would look like is, I'm going to go and research, what does it take to be a project manager? Oh, okay, PMP certification. Okay, well, I can go sign up for that. Oh, there's a class to do this. Oh, there's a book on that, right? I'm actively developing myself, my own skills, because I know where I want to be. I'm going to set the goals to make it happen. I was a leadership coach, a career coach for many years. And the amount of people, even leaders, who we put ourselves down and we put other people on a pedestal. Oh, well, I can't do that. Well, I will wait for them to do that. Well, I'm not very good. No, 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 no. All you need to do is develop yourself, develop your skills. That's how you can reach whatever that goal is, right? Whatever your vision is for yourself, it's up to you to put in the work. It's up to you to figure out the roadmap to get there. Your manager is not care about your path to leadership. They're not trying to develop you as a person. They're trying to develop you as an employee. They want to develop you as the person in your job. So if you're an admin assistant, if you're an account executive, your manager is there to develop you for your job so you can do your job that you're in right now better. They don't care about the trajectory of your career. You have to care about that. That means you have to go do what you have to do to get to where you want to get. Okay? So that's what it looks like on the job. Another way is starting a business. And I did this for many years. I would go and know I had a great idea and wow, you know what I could, But I would go ask other people, well, what do you think about, hey, I had this idea. Do you think I should? And I was secretly hoping that somebody would validate me and say, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. You should go for that. Right? I was hoping somebody would say, yeah, you should. That was the permission I was waiting for. Right? That's not going to come. As a matter of fact, there's data that says when you talk about your goals before you put in the work, if someone was to validate the idea, the same part of your brain lights up, the reward system will light up as if you've already accomplished it. So if someone validates your idea or your goal before you actually put in the work, and you're like, wow, that's a great idea. That excitement you get from that validation, that feel good, kicks off all those dopamine, serotonin, and all those feel good hormones in your brain. You already feel like you've done it. You've accomplished it. So it takes away the motivation to actually go accomplish it because you already got the reward. If that makes sense. So don't tell people about your goals. Don't ask people what do they think. Again, unless this is a trusted individual or coach you're working on to get there. However, being a leader, being a business owner comes with being decisive. Right? We don't ask for permission. We don't care what you think about what we want to do. We're doing it. Okay? All right. And let's see. So another way I see a lot of people is in waiting for leadership. Again, I told you that I coached many people in their careers. And I saw so many people waiting. They had a desire to be leaders, but they were waiting for themselves to be promoted. And they felt, oh, I've been here for 5 years. Surely they'll see something in me and want to promote me. No, they're not. They don't know if you're happy being the 20-year employee in the same job, the same role. They don't know if you want to start something, in your department and lead. You have to take the initiative and do these things. Nobody is going to give you, I learned this quote, nobody asks you or gives you a seat at the table. You have to just go there and make your seat. Right? Everyone who's sitting at the table, all the bosses, they put themselves there. They didn't ask other people, hey, can I join you guys? No. Stop asking for permission. Get down, figure out what it takes, do the work, and make it happen on your own. All right. And all right. So those are the only examples I had. But I want to close this up, guys, with that quote again. It's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission. What does that mean? That means I'd rather go screw up, F up, mess something up, invest in something that doesn't work out, yada, 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 yada. I'd rather go mess up and fall flat on my face trying to accomplish something than go ask someone if they think it's okay if I go do what it is that I want to do. All right. So I hope that message helped somebody. If you are enjoying what you hear on this channel, I'd love if you subscribe, hit the like, comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Sharice Forrest signing out. Bye-bye.